Hello everybody, this is Gabriel. This is an interesting trade of the week that actually shows you the power of the higher time frames. It's a comparative study. I'm going to show you this currency pair, the Euro Swiss on the 15-minute, which is the short pattern. Here in this case a busted pattern, and then I'll show you, we're going to see two slides analyzing the trade. And then following we will see two slides on crude oil, 15-minute going long. That triggered actually just a little bit after this, which is 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. my time, 1 or 2 hours later, and it's very similar, but with a different setup of higher time frames and a different result. So let's have a quick look. So this is euro dollar I traded. Here's the exact entry with the stop actually well above the breakout failure high. I've put it above the prior highs. So I left more room for the stop. I didn't want to get stopped out prematurely. I've even put it behind the big number, the 1.07. So it was very well protected, this stop. Well, why I did it? Well, one higher time frame, TC1, doesn't look terribly well. It's overall sideways with only a recent downtrend, and now it's sitting on important support here within this sideways range. We can see actually the same sideways range on the 240, and on the daily. This is why I was actually attracted by this trade. I've seen this opportunity. Well, that's a busted breakout on a daily chart. As you can see here on the weekly, it's really nicely within the band. So I'm actually trying to trade this daily chart with a target well below a swing trade, so to say, with a very tight stop entry. Obviously, the win rate of such a trade is lower, but the potential payout is higher. It's your Swiss short. Let's see how it's developed. So that's what it did. It tried to go lower, it found resistance, it came back, and I was eventually stopped out with a really strong momentum move. That can always happen if you trade within sideways or early trends that have just been established. It was a quick stop out, and obviously after that I was thinking, what did I do wrong? Is there something? Well, I knew that the win rate is relatively low, because I'm sideways and I see the potential on the higher time frame here in the TC3 time frame with a potential high payout. Let's see, I've entered as a second trade right after that on crude oil long. So this is crude oil long, 15 minutes. It's about an hour and a half later. It looks very similar here on the trigger charts TC, but it looks completely different on one higher time frame in TC1. So we've really a strong established uptrend. We've got an early uptrend, or starting to being established uptrend on the 4 hour. We have got here on the daily, we've got a counter push towards the moving averages. So 1 and 2 higher time frames are actually nicely strong, especially the TC1, the one higher time frame. What is the impact now? Well, we can actually see what happened. There's a nice follow through. It immediately took out this stop run here of above these two highs. Then it came back, tested the line. Then it followed through, nice follow through, taking out the last stops above the consolidation high. And it's just continuing up the uptrend in TC1, so it's nothing spectacular, right? And the same here in TC2, it's nothing spectacular. It's coming back to the 8 moving average, and it's just moving slightly higher. So yeah, what is the conclusion that can be drawn from that? Well, in the end, good trading is boring, right? So this looks pretty boring. We're just going with the overall trend. So that's usually the better trades. You have got a higher win rate, and you have got a nice payout on this. So this ended up being it was a Friday, so this ended up being a nice winner. Whereas this other trade, the Euro Swiss, it was really a good idea here to make it a swing trade with a high R multiple. But I mean, taking these kind of trades should not be a standard trade you take. These can only be trades that you give it a shot, knowing that it might not develop as you want. So I hope that was of interest to you. Good trading is boring. Thank you.